Hi everyone, my name is JT Pilot and today we'll be making another review. This time I'm reviewing the brand new Aviation400 Air France Boeing 787-9. And this has been a highly needed model in my collection as this aircraft flies to a bunch of United States airports. And yes, I've really been needing another Air France model besides an A350, so the 787s could be a perfect option to suit that. And Aviation400 did a fantastic job on this model. It's one of my favorite models of this year. It's a really good Aviation400 model. Lots of details on this model, and the main question you guys will ask, will this model get a perfect score? You'll have to see in today's video. As Aviation400 knocks it out of the park and goes miles ahead of their competitors, including several features that others won't do, including 3D beacon lights on their 1400 models, lots of antennas, and detachable landing gear. So yeah, there you go. It does come with detachable landing gear as well, which is really exciting, and I'll be demonstrating that later on in today's video. So, nonetheless, this is how I do reviews. So I start off with the box of this model, and then do an in-depth analysis of the model. Then at the end of this video, I'll be scoring this model with my JT score system. So let's get started off with the box of this model. And starting off with the box of this model, this is your typical Aviation400 box. So on the top right, you have your Aviation400 titles, Boeing 77 titles, the CGI image, Air France titles, the registration, die-cast aircraft model in the 1/400 scale. Proceeding on to the bottom of the model, you have your Air France titles there and the CGI image. And then this Air France logo on the right side of the box. Top is the exact same as the bottom, and the left side of the box is the exact same as the right side of the box. And here at the back of the box, you have your Air France titles, the warning labels, and the item number, which is AV4198, and the Made in China titles there. And proceeding on to the model itself, we'll be starting off the left side of this aircraft. So starting off the nose section, here you have your cockpit windows looking fine and amazing. You have your weather dome and the pitot tubes and static ports. You have your Sky Team logo, Air France KLM titles, the nose landing gear, and then the L1 door, Boeing 787-9 titles, Air France titles there looking great. These are updated titles, I do believe. In large titles, so those are looking great. So grateful to have a new Air France livery 77-9, even though all the Air France liveries are all kind of the same. And then the L2 door there, and then you have your 3D beacon light and antenna, a Wi-Fi box, and then you have seeing onto the wing. So you hear your wing tip there looking great. You have your ailerons and the flaps down there looking great. And then you have your landing light there looking flat out amazing. And your engines are also looking great. And then proceeding on to the L3 door. And the Wi-Fi box, 2 antennas, the registration, which is Foxtrot Hotel Romeo Bravo Hotel, L4 door, and the beautiful Air France tail. And yes. And proceeding on to the back side of this model, you have your APU exhaust in the engine nozzles and the backside engines, and this area is looking perfect. And proceeding on to the bottom of this model, so starting off with the back of the tail, so here your back of the tail, they're looking great. You have an underside aerial with some red stripes on it, so that's realistic. They're great detail by Aviation400. Then you have a stand hold there, a beacon light. You have the detachable landing gears, which I'll be demonstrating in a moment. And these do tilt, so that's great to see. Some manufacturers, their gears don't tilt. And then you have the registration on the bottom of the wing, so that is so a lot of foreign nations do that. So I live in the United States, so the foreign nations or any other nation in the world. So a lot of nations do that. So that's really cool. Really wish U.S. aircraft would have bottom wing registrations. That just be really cool detail. So you have your engines there. You have the anti-collision light. Lots of mold details there. And then we have more details there. And then you have your nose landing gear there. And that is the gear down configuration. Let's see the gear up configuration. And there is the gear up configuration there. So yeah, it's looking pretty good there. And it's pretty easy to get these get the gears off, because all you have to do is just click this guy here and just let's do that. There you go. So that is the gear up configuration. And alright, so proceeding onto the nose section, the nose just looks flat amazing there. Look at that. Perfect shape of Aviation400, and look at the fan blades of the engines as well. Those are looking great. So This section of small is looking flat amazing. And proceeding onto the right side of this aircraft, so here you have your R1 door there. You have a baggage hold, your R2 door, R3 door, and the R4 door, and another baggage hold. So that's it for this review. Look at this fantastic Aviation 400 model. JT score time. Now we'll be scoring this model with my JT score system. So overall, Aviation 400 did an excellent job on this model. They received 5 out of 5s across the board, including the fuselage section, the nose, the tail, the wings, the landing gears, engines, the livery, and the printing. All received 5 out of 5s for each category. Aviation 400 did a fantastic job. There's lots of details. The model, the livery is vibrant. The motor's great. There's detachable landing gears, which adds a little, adds a little something to the model. And then this model has lots of aerials. It has beacon lights, antennas. It's really great. The only minor complaint I have in this section is the engines are a little low to the ground. So if Aviation 400 can increase the landing gear size, the model would have a much better engine ground clearance. Aerials I received a 6 out of 5. Most model beacon lights and lots of antennas. That's the main reason why I got a little extra credit there. Quality controls 5 out of 5. This model has good QC and model arrived intact, and the final score is a 51 out of 50 or an A+, 102%, one of the highest scores I've ever given a model. And that is it for this review, and yeah, so there's one question that many of you will be asking me. Should I buy this model? And I say with a highly resounding answer, yes. You should definitely purchase this model. This is going to be a great international wide-body model to have in your collection. Yes, there's lots of antennas, aerials on it, and a lot of interactive features like the detachable landing gear that'll make it a perfect model for anybody's model airport. And a lot of European collectors, I'm sure, will enjoy this model. And of course, any collectors that have model airports that this aircraft flies to will enjoy this model as well. So that's it for this video. I'm JT Pod, and I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this video, and have a wonderful day. Bye.